So today I have some exciting news regarding the Camaro. So I'm gonna do like a little quick video because I know a lot of you guys have been asking, where's the Camaro at? Why haven't we been uploading? What's the progress on the Camaro and everything else? So I have some good news for you. All right, I ordered quite a bit of parts for it. The new heads, headers, intake manifold, new pistons, rods. The motor wasn't screwed up. All right. So what happened was, I mean, besides, number one, since we're in the motor, I knew we were tore all down, took the pistons and the rods out. I was just like, you know what, man, you might as well go ahead and, put forged internals in it and actually fully build the motor. So I ended up getting the TSP rods for it, as well as the Y-scope pistons. I'll put a little screenshot of the entire build list right here in the little corner. But I mean, and actually, I'm excited to see how this entire build comes out. Supposedly, the car NA will be holding right around 650 horse once it's all said and done. I do plan on doing a little surprise for you guys over the winter with it also. I'm sorry, my hair's nappy. Anyway, I do plan on doing a little surprise with you guys with it in the winter, so stay tuned for that. But real quick, I'm gonna show you guys the parts that I ordered and the parts that are actually sitting right behind me. That's why my sunroom is a little dirty and messy. So I'm sorry, it's all the parts for the Camaro, so just sit tight, all right? The wood right there, all right? We have this, all the headers, both the headers, gaskets and everything else. I do have more parts on order, so stay tuned for that. They should be in, I would imagine, probably Thursday or Friday of this upcoming week. But these are the parts that I have currently in right now. So I'm gonna show you guys everything. So right here, all right, we have the TSP catless downpipes. So like I said, it's going to be a loud, shooting flames car, I'm just saying. We got the inch and 7/8 headers right here. I did go ahead and order a brand new air intake for it as well. I am replacing the intake manifold too. The new intake manifold, I did get a Holley intake manifold. It is a low-rise sniper, because I don't plan on putting a 4-inch or 5-inch cowl induction hood in the car at all, so I'm not going to go to high-rise. I don't really plan on racing the car hard either. I mean, I might do a couple little pulls here and there, maybe take it to the drag strip once or twice, but I don't plan on making it into a full-on blown-out race car. So I think I need to go with ending out of the world. Number one, expensive as hell, because I mean, I'm not paying that much money for intake manifold. Just saying, I'm not rich at all. Number two, I mean, like I said, I'm planning on racing the car else. I don't need to have something that's going to basically over-engineer for what the car really would be used for. So there is that little tidbit of information too. So that's why I went ahead and went with the cold air inductions intake. Not intake manifold. Cold air inductions air intake. It is. So I've done my research on basically a lot of intake manifold. I'm sorry, I keep saying intake manifold. I've done my research on basically a lot of the air intakes for the LS3 Camaro SSs, and everybody says either one of two things: either cold air inductions, or I believe the I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but the Veram air intake. I went to cold air inductions just because of the look of it. I mean, it's relatively the same price. I think it's a $10 difference, whoop-de-doo. But I like the look of the cold air inductions a little bit better versus the Veram, so that's why I didn't go with the Veram. So just so you guys know. The car, the front bumper and everything else was messed up. A few months, well, probably about almost a year ago, maybe. The car wasn't really involved in an accident, but some dumb person decided to leave a 10-gallon jug of oil in the middle of the road, and it was a 2-lane road. There's a ditch off to the right of me, so I couldn't. Obviously, I'm not gonna put the car into a ditch. And there was a car coming at me, and I couldn't stop in time. No, I was not speeding. I was only going about 50 miles an hour, a 45, which is 5 miles an hour over. Whoop-de-doo. But so I couldn't really stop it. I didn't see it until the last minute, so I had no choice but to hit it. And so it actually broke the front splitter of the Camaro. It ripped the bumper apart on the bottom where the lower intake grill is, I guess. And then also too, it basically flexed the bumper out a little bit, so that way the bumper was just very flexible, basically. So I do have a new bumper on order. That's one of the parts that I'm waiting on. But behind us also, right there, in that box right there, that is the new splitter for it. I do plan on ordering the supporting rod for it as well, but it will look badass, to say the least. All right. So I'm gonna go over everything else real quick. said, and also it did break the side marker lights off. So here, I'm gonna show you the new ones that I got. The new ones are smoked, and they are, you know, tinted and everything else, and they look really cool. So here's the new side marker lights that I got. Like I said, to me, I love the way it looks when it's smoked out like that. So we will be going with that. And here is the new cold air inductions air intake for it as well. With all the piping, the box for it. Assuming this is the actual filter itself, I'd imagine. Yeah, I imagine it's the actual filter for it itself. And you know, we have all the piping, all the necessary instructions, not instructions, but the entire installation kit for it as well too. So again, we have the 1 and 7/8 inch headers from TSP, again with the catalyst downpipes and everything else to shoot massive flames and make it basically a loud ass car again. All right. So some like maintenance thing that I bought also, new header gaskets, you know, new oil pan gaskets. It's right there. Come on. I also bought new spark plugs, new spark plug coils, wires. I'm sorry. Basically, it's a whole bunch of necessities that you need when you're doing a build like this, especially when you start going to turbo. Eventually, like I am. Wait, I didn't say that. All right, rewind. Not going turbo. Wink, wink. All right. I did not mean to say that out loud. Okay, but yeah. So this is probably about half of the parts that I have coming in. Like I said, I have the new pistons, the new rods. I have the basically more camshaft, like supporting rods, you know, not supporting rods, but supporting mods, I guess. That way, basically the build is both reliable and fun as hell. Because, obviously, you guys know how I drive this car, right? I don't want to have a car to where I can only race it or drive it once and it has to be a whole new rebuild. So, I did order a whole bunch of supporting mods for it. That way, basically, I can drive it traveling, racing, anything I want to do with it, and still be reliable. So that's why I did go with the route that I had. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Like I said, we have a whole bunch of like new parts coming in still. I will continue updating you guys on all the new parts that are coming in. But I mean, besides that, remember guys, have fun. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the Evolutions fam, and we love you guys. Peace.